Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with All Things Barbecue, and today we're making beer-battered smoked sausage corn dogs. So we're kind of reaching the end of state fair season and moving on into football season, which is always a great time. And I thought, what better snack is there to carry over from the summer into the fall than the corn dog? But of course, we're not gonna make just a normal corn dog. We're actually gonna take some hot links as well as some cheddar sausages, get some cold smoke on them so they're nice and smoky. And then of course, we're whipping up our own batter with some beer in it, and we're gonna fry it all outside on the grill. Like I said, I've got some really nice locally made hot links as well as these cheddar sausages here. And these are fully cooked, so we don't actually have to cook them again, but I do wanna get some extra smoke on them, and we're gonna do that by cold smoking them here on the Yoder Smokers YS640 pellet grill. All right, so we get these sausages set up on the second shelf, then we're gonna move down to the bottom shelf where we light our amazing smoke tube. We've got this loaded up with some cherry and pecan pellets. I'm gonna hold the torch to it for about 20 seconds. We'll let it burn for about 30 before we blow it out. Now we want to flip these fans on, so I'm just gonna hit the on switch. We're not gonna touch any of the buttons, and now the fans are running. So what's happening now is the air is forced through the pit so that that smoke doesn't sit and get stagnant on the sausages. And you'll see behind me, this smoke is gonna start to thin up immediately once we hit that fan. And what it's doing is producing great flavor without that sootiness. And this isn't gonna take long. We'll probably give it about 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and whip up our batter. I'm gonna start with the dry ingredients. This is 1 2/3 cup flour. We've got 1 1/3 cup cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of Plowboy's Yard Bird Rub, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Now for the wet ingredients. We have 1 cup of buttermilk, and then we'll need 1 cup of beer. Now this is a Pilsner beer, the KC Pils from Boulevard. Let that calm down a little bit. It's good. The beer has not gone bad yet. So let's get that in there too. And this last ingredient is cream corn, but I don't want it to be chunky, so I'm gonna run it through the food processor real quick. All right, that's really smoothed out. So that's gonna fortify that corn flavor in our batter. And we'll give it a mix. I got that beer aroma popping out immediately. We're gonna let this batter sit for about 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes, those leaveners are gonna start to work, and all of the dry stuff is absorbing all of the wet stuff, so it creates this nice thick batter. In that meantime, we can go grab our smoked sausages and get them skewered up. We're using these thin, flat bamboo sticks for our corn dog stick here. And they're kind of long, so we're gonna go all the way to the end of the sausage. All right, so we got the hot links, and we've got the cheddar sausages. These will be for the people that don't want the spicy ones. And then there's something else we can do that'll be a lot of fun. And this is supposed to be fun. I mean, this is fun food, right? We're having a party, we're throwing together corn dogs. So what I want to do is mix it up. Let's cut up some of our sausages and we'll kind of alternate them. And that way you get a little bit of both. Now before I get these into the batter, I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of cornstarch. So we don't want it on too thick because that will cause the batter to just fall right off. So we just want a thin layer, something that's going to grip the batter. I'm going to take our batter and pour it into our marinade shaker here, which is, any glass will do, but you want something long that you can dip your dog into and get the most coverage all at once. So this shaker or even like a pint glass would work great. And you can see here we've got extra, so we can refill that shaker as the level drops down. For the frying portion of this recipe, we're going to be cooking on the side burner here on the Napoleon P500 RSIB1. And we've got our Dutch oven. This is a Lodge 7-quart Dutch oven setup with about 4 quarts of vegetable oil in it. Now, normally I wouldn't go any higher than halfway. It's really dangerous when you're frying with a high oil level, but we need enough distance to get the entire corn dog in there. So I will just warn you, be very careful when you're frying. We want to fry our corn dogs at about 375 degrees, but as soon as we put those corn dogs into the oil, the temperature is going to drop. So we're going to start just a little bit higher than that. All right, that's stuck on just perfectly. So we're going to gently lower this in. We're going to try and sneak this one right underneath. All right, this one has the golden brown color I'm going for. So we're going to remove that, put it on a paper towel. That one's getting really close. Those look as good as any State Fair corn dog I've ever seen. All right, let's try our Franken dog here. All right, these corny corn dogs are ready for consumption. We're going to take a little dip in the hot tub of honey mustard. Woo! I got the cheddar sausage first. Man, check that out. Look at all that cheesy goodness. Fantastic. And it has got a little bit of heat to it. But I think that heat's just coming off of that Big Rick's jalapeno honey mustard. You know, I'm getting just a little bit of the beer coming through in the batter, which is nice. It's subtle, but it's got big corn flavor. And the crispiness on the outside, contrasting with the creaminess on the inside, it's fantastic. Hey, if you enjoyed this recipe, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you cook some of these at home and want to tell me about it, I'd love to know which ones are your favorite. Please let me know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to the sauce.atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.